I'm going to start off by saying you have to try this one. It is so good and so easy. So first I took some frozen tortellini. I took about 20 ounces or so. I didn't use that whole bag. And then I chopped up this smoked sausage, put it in that same bowl, and then some cherry tomatoes. I think these might have been grape tomatoes. I think the store was out. And then throw those in. Just do however many you want on the tomatoes. And then you're going to put some olive oil over that. And then I did about 2 to 3 like big scoops of this pesto, and you could do different seasonings and stuff if you want. You're just gonna stir this up and then throw it on a sheet pan and then bake it at 400 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes until your kind of desired doneness on that. It was incredible. I did top it with some Parmesan cheese when it was done baking and some red pepper flakes because I just find the need to always add red pepper flakes to pasta. Try this one. It will not disappoint. The whole family loved it. And bonus points because it was just incredibly easy to make. Today I made a pizza pot pie. This was really delicious and really easy to make as well. So first I cooked up a pound of Italian sausage and then put a can of pasta sauce in there. And then you're gonna make this red lobster biscuit dough. The directions are just on the box. And then you're just gonna stir this up. All right, whenever that sausage is cooked and everything, you're gonna put it at the bottom of your pie pan. So just like this. And then you're really just going to put any pizza toppings that you like in there. You don't have to add what we did, but we did black olives and then mushrooms and pepperoni. So I just lined them up. And then you're going to stack this with cheese after that. We did mozzarella in this Italian blend. I did around 2 cups of cheese. And then I added the biscuit dough to the top. Just make sure it's an even layer at the top. If you add more toppings than I did, just decrease the sauce a little bit so it doesn't boil over in the oven. I baked this at 400 degrees for 25 minutes uncovered, and you're going to take that out and then cover it with some foil and then bake it for another 25 minutes. I know it does take a little bit longer, but those biscuits need to get cooked all the way through at the bottom. And then that biscuit dough came with some butter topping that you're supposed to put on the top of the biscuit dough. You're going to put that on right at the end, and it'll soak all up here. And it was so delicious, guys. We served ours in bowls with a side salad. I highly recommend this one. It's a little different and delicious. Today I made sheet pan quesadillas. I could not recommend these more. I'm eating them right now and they're absolutely delicious and really cheap too. So first I just took 2 cups of chicken and about 2 cups of cheese, a can of Rotel, and about a packet of taco seasoning. And you could really do whatever mixture you want. I thought about putting like beans or corn or whatever in there, or you can even switch out the meat for ground beef. The possibilities are endless because I cannot wait to make this again with different combinations in there. I used burrito tortillas and I used all 8 that came in the pack, but first you're going to put about 5 of them down and let them hang off of the sides, and then you're going to put your mixture on there and then spread it all out. I topped mine with more cheese because why not? And then you're going to just wrap the top ones just a little bit underneath, just tuck them under a little. This was really easy. All right, and then you're going to top it with some more oil on the top, and I put another sheet pan on top of this, and I spread it with a little oil just to make sure it didn't stick or anything, and so it get nice and crispy too. And I cooked these at 450 for about 20 minutes. You're going to take that sheet pan off for another 5 minutes or so, or you could put it on broil for a little bit to get them nice and crispy on the top. These were so delicious. I highly recommend making these. Cannot wait to make them again with another flavor combo. These were incredible. Tonight for dinner, we made a really easy garlic Parmesan chicken and rice in the oven, all in one pan. So first we seasoned some chicken. It was about 2 to 3 pounds of chicken. We cubed that up, and then we used this no salt garlic and herb seasoning. And then you're going to pour 2 cups of instant rice in there, and then 2 cups of the low sodium chicken broth, and then a bottle of this garlic Parmesan sauce, and then a cup of cream of chicken with herbs. We stirred that up, and then we just put that right on top. And then you're going to get some shredded Parmesan cheese, and then we just put that on top. And then we baked it at 400 degrees for around 40 minutes, took the foil off for another 10 minutes or so, and it came out perfect. It was creamy and delicious and so flavorful with that sauce in there. I highly recommend this one. Tonight for dinner, I made garlic butter steak bites with potatoes and mushrooms all in one pan. These were delicious. So first you're gonna cut your yellow potatoes. You're gonna cut them like this instead of cubes because the cubes take forever to get done. Then cut that steak into cubes. Then in a pan at medium to high heat, you're gonna put some oil in there so it's nice and covered. And then you're gonna cook those potatoes. Now you do not flip those potatoes until like 3 to 4 minutes so you can get that nice crust on them. And then you're gonna flip them one more time. It's better if you do it all in one even layer, but we have a big family, so it's a little hard. So then I seasoned it with some garlic and herb seasoning. Do not stir up those potatoes until you have flipped them twice. And then you're going to reduce that temperature, cover just for a couple minutes so everything is nice and cooked through. And at the end, you're going to kick that heat up again, take the lid off and crisp them up again. Put them aside, and then you're going to add your steak to your pan, just a little oil and then some salt and pepper. And you want them just like this. So just like the potatoes, you want to crisp them up. Don't stir them a bunch. Just flip them twice until your desired doneness. Then cook your mushrooms. I just cooked them with a little butter and then put them aside. And then I added my garlic butter. So I did 5 to 6 tablespoons of butter, a big old scoop of minced garlic, and then a little Italian seasoning. I just stirred that up for a couple minutes, and then you're gonna add your meat back into your pan along with your potatoes. So you're gonna stir this up really well until everything is nice and coated and heated through. We love this dish. It's actually one of my husband's favorites and Lena's favorites because of those mushrooms in there, but I highly recommend.